like similar thing. He's fighting in his late age in the sense of like late 40s for a fighter, and that's pretty unheard of for mixed martial arts. Kind of, I mean, it's not common, but like you hear about it in boxing to some degree. Like people still fight later in life.
And there's also another guy you could look up to, Buford Pusser. Oh. He was a sheriff, you know, and he's done a lot for himself and for everybody. And he's gone through a lot, you know.
He's another soldier that I look up to.
Yeah.
He's, this stuff is back in the 60s. He was the guy who really walked tall in his town when there was a lot of corruptions.
Yeah.
He's kind of one of my inspirations for what I do, because in his town there was a lot of bootleggers and gambling going on. He became a sheriff and took the law in his own hand and took down the state line mob and Dixie Mafia. That was all in the 60s, and there was a little mini war he went through, and there's been movies about shows. He's a larger life icon, a public figure. There's been one good movie I like is with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Walking Tall.
Walking Tall.
Yeah, that's basically based off of him.
But so this is a sheriff of a small town, but he actually took up fighting?
No, I mean just what he's went through.
Oh, what he went through.
You know, because he's felt a lot of things, and if not been for him, he cleaned up his city.
He did, and his legacy continues.
Yeah, there's still books. There's actually a museum about him. So, yeah.
That's cool. That's the beauty of it, though. Like you can find inspiration anywhere or motivation anywhere, but ultimately it comes down to you and taking action. Because necessarily you want to be at a point in your life where you don't need like that external motivation or inspiration. Like you do everything because you do you. Like you know your why, and so your why doesn't need to be defined by how other people are going about their life. But yet it's still like you still want to surround yourself amongst positivity. Like all these examples we've talked about, whether it's like Oprah or the sheriff or all the other people we've mentioned so far, like that, those are great positivity stories. But ultimately, it comes down to you being able to love yourself, and from there, not care about what other people think, and motivate your own self. And if you can motivate your own self, you're doing well in life. You're doing well in life, man.
I'm more happier. That's one thing.
Yeah, going back to like my why, like why do I do things what I do right now? Because you know, back then, like and up north where I used to live, I never really did those things. You know, I didn't really do much. I didn't really accomplish that much in up north. Compared to here, man, I can tell you so much things I've done at this age, man. It's so great. That's why I was so humble and grateful to have these things.
Yeah.
What you have right now.
Big time. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of things coming to me. Because now, next month, I'm gonna be volunteering at the Orlando Hospital, and from there, let's see what happens. And they say if I do well, I can get a job.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And yeah, man. So there's a lot of great opportunities for me, and probably from there, I'll go to college for like Seminole State for 2 years, and then UCF for another 2 years. You know. Stuff like that, man. But like, I know I can do so much more, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't want to just take that call.
We'll sum it up here. But that's awesome, man. Like, I think I'd love to do like another podcast where like you guys on again, and like, cause the last podcast we talked a lot about like his Hamilton experience. It's gonna be cool to go in more depth with Hamilton again, and just like then you guys are both on it, and like you guys can actually share and experiences and such. And
well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. You know. I didn't really have too much friends.
Well, did you guys? Like, you guys were in Hamilton at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
About 12 years.
12 years. Yeah.
12 years. So what I can say is,
Hamilton, Canada. Got to keep reminding people.
Well, back then, in up north, I used to be called a softie. You know, I always told that I was too nice for everything, and of course that the schools that I went to, that gave me a struggle because the fact is, they thought I was a special need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So when I thought I could try the harder stuff, like go to normal class, I was failing.
Right.
And you know, there was times where I'd be pushed around and say, bro, like not physically but mentally, it really hurt. Like I took that right here and said, bro, you can't even do this in class. What makes you think you can survive the real world?
Right.
And that hurt me. I'm like, so I was doubting myself, like, damn.
Yeah.
am I really dumb? Am I really that stupid enough to know I can't do this?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, wait a minute. That's just doubters. Like, they're telling me I can't do it. No, haters will be
Yeah.
haters,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be grateful.
Yeah.
You know, just like what I actually saw this quote from John Bon Jones. You know, he's another UFC
Yeah,
fighter.
John Bon Jones, yep.
He actually said this: "Blessed to be the best." I'm just starting to become the best. So is he,
Yeah.
and you are too.
Yeah, dude.
So everyone will become like that as long as you're on the right path
Mhm.
and you know what you're doing. And if you just, like I said, erase your mistakes and lead on to greatness, you're gonna have the most wonderful life ever.
Dude,
And-
absolutely.
And believe me, man, so much things will come to you, a lot of opportunities, and mine are just starting. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more in the future.
Yeah. No, we're definitely, all three of us are in a point right now where, like, we can see, like, how what our mountain's starting to look like, our peak, what we're aiming to chase for, and we're right now on the expedition, and the expedition's looking very prosperous. It's not going to be like a cold expedition, it's looking very warm, so, well, I shouldn't say that, like, there'll be parts of it that are probably pretty cool, as in, like, there's going to be a struggle attached to it, but we can see what's going to be at the top, and we can see our flag being stuck on that mountain, and claiming or conquering that mountain, and just enjoying the process. So, hey, I really. Oh, you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say one
Go
thing.
for it.
Like, I'm just like, you could just look down and be like, oh, I gone through all that, but look where I am now. You know?
Yeah,
So.
yeah, having that
That's
reflection and looking back at what you went through and seeing where you are now, and you're like, wow, I made it. Like,
Exactly.
I just proved to myself, and then also the people that doubted you, because that was part of your why. That's your answer, your why. Like, I just want to prove other people. But hey, I appreciate Chris. I appreciate you sharing
No
your
problem,
thoughts.
man. No problem.
Love it. And Jet, as always, dude, appreciate you sharing your
Right.
thoughts too. I really value moments like this where we get to sit down, even if we have the occasional phone ringing throughout the conversation. All good, man. That's part of life.
That's life.
But
it's
I
unpredictable at times.
do appreciate having moments like this with other human beings where we share thoughts, we share ideas, we share experiences, and we ultimately have authentic, genuine, bona fide conversations that lead to our own self-awareness, again, of how we've been operating life, whether talking about like boxing or life perspectives and such, and just grow as human beings and continue spreading along positivity and value to others. So love it very much. Thanks again, guys. We'll definitely be doing it again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
DailyXander 238.
What was our-
283 in the books, and yes, we have hit another record with podcast time as we're at 52 minutes. I have no idea how much memory I have left. No idea. But guys, one thing I like to say on the DailyXander, how I always close it off, I say PLURP now. It's an acronym. So I always like to say peace, love, unity, respect, and we do it all with passion. Oh. DailyXander over and out. Signing off. Sicario and what do you have a nickname?
Sicario Chris.
Both Sicarios.
We're Sicario brothers.
The
That's what it is,
Sicario
Sicario.
brothers
We're the ones
in the
that hunt
house.
down
That's gonna be the
pedophiles.
title right there with the Sicario brothers. I love it.
We're the
Oh.
ones that hunt down pedophiles.
I'm the camera guy.
That's another podcast. Catch you guys later. Peace.